Peace. Back on the air once again. We've reached another month, the month of November. 2012 is the year. It's the first day of a significant month for various reasons. So I'm going to go ahead and stick to the formula which is on with the show and begin to shift to matters that are of what I believe to be of importance for those who choose to tune in. I want to make sure that I do my best to give you something that actually is relevant to the best of my own knowledge of what's relevant. So, Obamacare, that's what today's subject and host is about. Keeping it simple, we hear a lot about it on the news, and it's a very major part of the election process that's going to be coming up here in just a few days, 5 or 6. And even myself sometimes have to ask, what it's really all about. I mean, we hear bits and pieces, but not everybody is a political expert or a medical billing expert or a legal expert. But just for layman's terms, I'll list the actual law and definition of it, as well as a link to a PDF on this post, so that you might shock yourself and open it up and read through it and find that you can educate yourself just as well as anybody else can. And actually, that's a major part of the law and the process of change is, in my opinion, Barack Obama and administration giving you as the citizen some more power to attain the knowledge, technology. You have the power to go ahead and get the information your own self. It's the actual law, it's in the PDF form. Every letter, every period, every comma, same thing that the insurance companies go by, same things that your attorneys, the Supreme Court, everybody is reading the same document. It's word for word, letter for letter on what's the name of the site? Give me a second. Appreciate your patience. Pardon me to get technical. It's www.healthcare.gov. So healthcare has its own government website, healthcare.gov/law, and take you right to the link of the PDF. It says read the law in full. You get the same information as everybody else. It's in your hands. So basically, what I see taking place as far as a shift and transformation is kind of like the insiders always say and know that health is actually your true wealth. And I think the people that are on top or used to be actually kind of have a somewhat of a paranoia about the color of the face and the hand that signs the law in regards to who's in control of the health of the nation, which is in fact the wealth of the nation. The wealth of the nation is based on its health, first and foremost. So I think that has a lot to do with the stress, even though on the surface it might appear to be something different. That's why the debate turned to Obamacare and how a similar application Really, nobody had much to say about it on the state level when it was his face and his hand on the document signing it into law. But maybe that's just something that it's a change that people are going to have to embrace whether they like it or not. But time will tell because it's just around the corner. And secondly, I did have a chance to browse through it just a little bit. And one thing interesting is how much of it is based on technology and how much of an overhaul there's been for patients and healthcare providers, the hospitals, the doctors, and the insurance companies have an actual mandate by law. There's a law within the law that's dedicated towards making sure that individuals are able to have easy access, plain English access to the information at their disposal at all times. And that healthcare providers more and more are going to be in a position where they can communicate with patients and insurance staff and the rest of their staffs online. So basically, we got a job to do in regards to making sure that the information gets from point A to point B to point C. And we're shifting the focus a little bit to that direction. But basically, it just shows how much of an important factor communication plays in our overall health, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, financial. Communication plays a big part. So this is just a starting point of a shift of focus to really bring that point home. We can bring the communication up and get it more precise, but we can actually bring the health levels up as well. That's my gamble. Roll the dice, see what they turn up with. So I appreciate you tuning in, and let's continue this voyage. Let's continue to enjoy this voyage. All right.